Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Awaken Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Wow, I'm excited about today's show, and we're gonna get started in just a second. But it is my deepest wish, desire, and intention to bring forward to you, for you, these wonderful speakers who are sharing their wisdom, their teachings, their experiences, their processes, their readings, their healings, their journeys, etc., so that we can all thrive and we can all awaken to happiness now. And if you are watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to my channel so you can take advantage of all the previous shows. I think there's 500 and something, all the current shows, all the shows coming up. And today, my dear friend Lorraine Butterfield is back with us, and we are going to be talking about the importance of following your path, being present, and healing your wounds. And so some of what we're going to talk about and we're going to experience. So how we never stop learning and expanding. We have the power to change our circumstances, and healing is a process, absolutely. And Lorraine is going to be bringing in a quick Akashic Healing Journey today, as well as she'll be doing some mini tarot readings live on the call. So I know you all are going to want to raise your hand for those of you who are here. And so for those of you who may not know Lorraine, she's been with us many times. We love having her here. I love the mini tarot readings that she does, and I love the healing processes that she does. Really high vibe. And she is a spiritual intuitive alignment coach and therapist, as well as a tarot reader and trainer of her own program, Soul Healing in the Akashic Records. Lorraine combines all her learnings in EFT, Matrix Reimprinting, Akashic Records, Reiki Master Teacher, psychic and channel of light to create bespoke one-to-one clearing and healing sessions. Lorraine also works with higher dimensional beings to channel healing sounds that align and cleanse the chakras, and so much more. So please join me in welcoming Lorraine back to the show. Lorraine, welcome.
Hi, Shefali. Hi. It's so nice to be back. It's good. It's exciting.
So glad you're here. So I'm excited about today's show, like always. When you're here with us, there's always something new, some healing process, healing journey that we do. And of course, the the tarot readings are always so spot on. And I have to tell you guys, they are relevant for everyone. So even if you don't get called on to get a reading, listen to all the other readings as well, right? Because you are able to receive from other people who are here on the call.
I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree.
And, and that's the thing, is like, part of it is, are you willing to receive, and how much are you willing to receive? So, make your intention to receive. So Lorraine, healing is a journey. Absolutely. Healing is a process. Absolutely. Healing can sometimes take time. It doesn't have to. But even with that, it's more about our own willingness to let go and release, and our willingness to heal. Because sometimes we get stuck in our stories, and we get stuck in our own dramas, and we get stuck in our own patterns and beliefs. And sometimes we don't even know it. So I understand. But if you're willing to know it, if you're willing to look at it, you will. So it takes a lot of courage, I have to say. It takes a lot of courage to actually be on the healing journey, and to receive healing, and to allow yourself to heal. It takes a lot of courage. So I applaud all of you who are doing the work, who are here on these calls. But sometimes it is a process. So let's talk about healing. Let's talk about our path. And of course, absolutely, being present in the moment is the key to anything and everything. We cannot live in the past. We cannot live in the future.
No, there is only now. And going back to making sure you're following your path, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about this. Sometimes we make decisions, and maybe they're not the best decisions for us, but they're always meant to be. They're meant for us to experience something, to learn something, to move on from it. I don't think I've ever mentioned it on here, but I've written a book which was Journey to Self-Love. It's in the background there. I was just thinking about it, and that was my journey from abusive relationships to find the self-love, to be able to walk away from that, to be able to love myself and value myself. And so I was just, and I sent you when you said to me, what do you want to talk about? You know, and it's really important that we follow the path that we're meant to go along, whatever that may bring, whatever challenges that may bring. At the end of the day, we all have free will. And sometimes our free will takes us a little bit off the path and brings us then back on it. Okay, yeah, and it is brave. When you decide you want to heal, you know, and a lot of you will know this, it's, you know, I think people make it sound like it's really easy to heal, and it's like, it isn't. It's a big step. It's a big step in the right direction, I might add. But it's wanting to look at the demons, wanting to look at the beliefs, wanting to look at, you know, what is holding me in a pattern, what's stopping me expand, what's stopping me moving forward. And that in itself is huge, you know, however you choose to do your healing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Isabel else just said, journey to self-love is the same journey each and every one of us needs to walk. Absolutely. You know, and, you know, when we realize that, you know, we are worthy of more, that we need to value ourselves, you know, we just, oh, hi, Pragati. We know then that we're stepping in the right direction. Okay. And, you know, for some people, that path is, you know, is going to be a lot of stuff to look at. And other times, you know, sometimes, I mean, I've worked with people sometimes, and I've done 3 sessions with them, and they've just like, they've shifted their energy and everything starts to change. And others, it's a longer process because of the differing traumas. You know, trauma is different for everyone. I think we've said this so many times. Trauma is different for everything. It's what you've made something, what you've perceived in a situation and what you've made it mean to you. And, you know, the simplest things can be a trauma. You know, I always refer to, you know, you as a child walking along a duck pond and your mother goes, oh, don't step there, you're going to fall in the water. And then, you know, creating a fear around water or a fear around drowning and those sort of things. So, you know, it can be the simplest thing that creates the biggest fear, phobia, belief, all of those things. And so, yeah, it's really important. And, you know, I think it's the biggest thing for me is I had to go through what I had to go through to get me to this point. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sue. She's just saying she's had some sessions with me. Yeah, you have. I've helped you so much with fear. Yeah. And you know, I lost my track then. So you know, it's really important that we do follow our path. I never would have done this work at 16, although I was being guided to do this work at that age. I wasn't quite ready. So I had to go on a little journey until I hit my mid-30s. Actually, I was 40 before I decided to step onto this path. Because I had to experience life. I had to experience, it's always divine timing, absolutely. Always divine timing. I had to experience life. I had to follow my path so that I could find where I was, who I was meant to be helping, why I was meant to be helping them, and where that was taking me. You know, and a lot of the people I work with, whether it's fears, phobias, traumas, the bottom line is, we're working with self-love. We're working with, you know, who we are, valuing ourselves. So, you know, like I say, it's different for everyone, but it really is a beautiful process. And since I've been working in the Akashics, those clearings of those programs and beliefs seem to get quicker and quicker, and we're unraveling quicker and quicker. You know, I mean, I do EFT and matrix reimprinting as well, and again, another fabulous therapy. And one therapy suits one and another therapy suits another. You know, it just depends. Again, we're all individuals, so whatever suits one might not suit another person. But it is a beautiful path, and it really is important that we are, and what I love about the people that I work with is they're starting to recognize how important it is to be present. What is this showing me? Why is this happening to me? And they start asking questions, you know. One of my lovely clients is on here, and I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but she's been having a problem with her wrist. So she really tuned into it and said, you know, and I tuned in and thought there was some sort of trauma there, and she tuned in and picked up the same thing, and it went back to childhood. What is this pain showing me? It's showing me a memory from early childhood. Yeah. And it's nice because she's sitting with herself now and she's listening to her body, and she's going, okay, what are you showing me? Why is this pain coming up? Why is this happening to me? And it's so beautiful, because that's what I love to see with people, them developing their own intuition, them tuning into their own energy. What is creating something? Why is this situation going over and over again? You know, and starting to stop the energy and go, oh, I know what this is about. I'm being shown. Now I just need to work with it and heal it. So yeah, it's really important that we are present. Yeah, she knows who she is. So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, and part of that is like, you know, are you willing to look at what it is without getting pulled into the story, right? Getting pulled into the drama, getting pulled into the past, and just looking at what it is. And that's part of the healing, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes to your path, it's a winding road, absolutely. And, you know, when I was 16, I never thought I'd be doing anything like this. To be honest, this was never on my radar at all. So, so it's interesting how things work out, right? If you're willing to follow the breadcrumbs, if you feel willing to follow what lights you up, what excites you, what is fun for you, and just, you know, starting to take those small baby steps sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there, and I'm going to be honest here, I think there has to be a certain amount of life experience to be able to step in to do this sort of work. Yeah. And you know, I know that we have a next generation of very conscious energies coming in, who possibly won't have the same experiences that we've been through. But it does give you a different perspective if you've actually experienced these life events. Let's just put them that way. But it's true, we can't hold on to them. They're not who we are. They've happened. They've happened, we've moved forward. But what happens is the energy body, it's like glue, it just sticks. Yeah. The energy sticks. It goes, oh yeah, do you remember this? Do you remember this noise? This noise was related to this situation way back then, 20 years ago. And so, you know, you'll still get triggers unless you work with it and take that program away, or, you know, reduce the trauma from a situation. Not to re-traumatize anyone, but to go in and release the energy that's being held. You know, we aren't just this. At the end of the day, we are huge. We are these huge energy fields that are, you know, I like to think of us all floating on this planet, you know, because at the end of the day, we're a soul. You know, the physical body's like grounded to the earth and being pulled in with gravity, but our soul is just like, oh, is floating around us, holding on to all this energy, but in a beautiful way, Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you know, when it comes to this journey that we're on, we are always learning. We're always expanding in consciousness, expanding in our awareness, learning who we are, right? And it's not always about why are we here, but who we are and how we are relating to this world, to the people around us, to life in general, right? And that relationship, um, getting to the truth of who we are as a soul, as a personality, and at the same time looking at some of those triggers like you talked about and saying, yeah, I'm still being triggered by this. Yes, I still have these belief patterns, without judgment, without beating yourself up, right? It is what it is. And it's, you know, I always consider it like step by step, brick by brick. You know, it can sometimes be like a huge thing for sure, but a lot of times, even when we have a huge awakening or whatever, after that, it's still step by step, right? So we keep moving
Absolutely.
forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I mean, you know, I'm sort of just touching on the Akashic Records, but when we step into the Akashic Records, we're looking at that book of life. You know, it's the database of every soul that's ever existed. Yeah. And when we're stepping in there, we're looking at lifetime upon lifetime of experiences. So sometimes, you know, the challenges we face, and we start to think, well, where along the road did I bring in this belief? Where did I bring in this program? And actually, it happened a few lifetimes ago, you know, and it's just something that's repeating in your energy field that you know, and because when we come in, we forget that we're, you know, a consciousness. We forget that we're a soul. We come into the physical. We start living this physical existence the way that we're told we should live this physical existence. And then something inside of you, you know, you see these children, don't you, that come in and they know that they've been somebody else in another lifetime. They know that they've been to a certain place and they start describing things, you know, and, you know, the pure evidence of we're just a soul reincarnating, coming back. Why do we reincarnate? Because we've chosen, and you know, I got asked this the other day, are we made to come back or do we choose to come back? And I said, well, no, we choose to come back because we want to. Yeah, absolutely. Some of those little ones are incredibly gifted. We choose to come back because we do want to work with whatever it is that's going on for us. Yeah. And like I say, the bottom line is generally it's self-love. You know, do we love ourselves enough? Are we really truly honoring our soul, or are we doing what other people want us to do? You know, people pleasing, those sort of things. You know, and then why are we? Oh, does that mean we're not empowered in our energy? What's going on there? And start digging deep. You know, and that takes a lot of courage. Digging deep takes a lot of courage, but it's so worth it. And you know, you get to a point, and Shefali, you'll know what I mean here. You get to a point, you go, yep, I'm sorted. That's it. Everything's going well. And then boom. And then you hit something else and you go, oh no. And
Absolutely.
I
Yes.
think
And it's like, oh, it's so humbling, to be honest.
and I think 2024 was a lot like that for people. I think they thought, purge, get rid of energy, release programs, blah, blah, blah. And they think, oh, yeah, it's great. Purge. And it felt like 2024 was like 2025 so far feels good. Now I work with energy with my readings as well. And 2025 feels, yeah, it does. It feels like it's going swimmingly, Brigati. Absolutely. It's very much this
Until
year
it
is,
doesn't. Yes.
yeah, it's really smooth. It just feels at the moment, and it feels like it wants us to just go with the flow. And I'm going to be honest, I think the energies have been difficult if you've been trying to motivate and get stuff done and get new things done. It's just going, no, just go with the flow, let the ideas come in, do the deeper inner healing. The rest will come later. And I've just got this feeling that January into February, we might just go, yeah, we're coasting, and then boom, it'll be like, right, here we go, back on the, and it will be a little bit of a roller coaster ride. It's not going to be all plain sailing, but it is nice energy at the moment. I like the energy at the moment, but it's just, you know, if you're not used to sort of surrendering to it and just going with the flow, it feels unusual. Okay, but it is nice. But yeah, so you know, and this is the time, if you're going to do deeper healing, this is the time to do the deeper healing, to look inside. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Lorraine. This is something I was thinking about like a couple of weeks ago, but you're here now, so I was like, I'm going to ask you now. So, do you like? I know you go on Facebook every week and you do like a weekly reading, tarot card reading and energy reading, right?
Yeah.
Do you do monthly readings too?
Um, so because I go on because I go on a Monday and a Friday, I do energy readings, tarot readings. Um, so there isn't really a need. Well, I say that I've started bringing on an astrology friend of mine, Julia, once a month. So I suppose that could be my monthly reading, because she tends to look at the astrology ahead and just to confirm for me what I'm picking up with the tarot and the energy, because I'll tune into the energy and I go, oh, this energy is a bit weird. What am I picking up here? And then she can confirm it with astrology. So yeah, I suppose I do a monthly one. The next one will be on the 14th of February, like Valentine's Day. So that'll be interesting to see what's coming up there. But yeah, so I do collective readings Mondays and Fridays live on Facebook and YouTube. And yeah, they're always interesting. Yeah.
I'll send you a message afterwards.
Okay.
But I was curious. Okay, so anyways, let's get back on track. What we're talking about healing. We're talking about and you know, especially this is key for everyone. We have the power to change our circumstances. Now, you know, that might sound like, you know, a lot of times we're like forcing, pushing, using our consciousness to you know to really to change the circumstances, as we, you know, can be a little difficult sometimes, but it is around us choosing and knowing that we do have the power. We're not weak, we're not victims, we're not like, we are sovereign beings, and once we choose and we set our mind and heart and are in alignment with what we're choosing, we can definitely change the circumstances, right?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I said to my daughter this morning, I was taking her to college and she's like, oh, I'm in that sort of a mood. Ugh. And I turned to her and I went, you have a choice. You can be all day, or you can choose to go, do you know, this is going to be a really good day. And she said, well, you can't just switch like that. I said, but you can, because you are so powerful. You can. And she said, well, how do I do that? How do I do that? And I said, what are you grateful for? And she said, what do you mean? I said, one thing that you're grateful for. I want you to think of one. Well, how's that going to change things? I said, because when you step into gratitude, you shift out of that energy. You shift into appreciation. And she was like, oh. And she really taken back by the fact that I gave her that you have a choice. This is your day. How are you going to choose to live it? Yeah. And
Exactly,
that's
exactly. And
for
I
me.
went through the exact same thing earlier today, so this could be something in the air, right? But I went through the exact same thing, and that's when I told myself, "Hey, what is going on here? No, this is not how I want to be. This is not how I want to feel. This is not how I want my mind to think." So I also did the whole gratitude appreciation thing, and that changed it immediately. And then of course I come on here, and it's like, it's so much fun. That automatically changes my vibration right away. But
Yeah.
it's true, we do have that power. So
Yeah.
um just, you know, do it for yourself. Like, you know, just play with it for yourself first before you start, you know, suggesting it to other people. Do it for yourself so that you know for sure that yes, this does work. And they will
Yeah.
see that in you as well. They'll say, oh yeah, she was mad just a few minutes ago, and now suddenly she's in such a good mood and happy and joyful. It's like, oh, what did she do? Right. So
Yeah.
it's a practice and it's a reminder, and we sometimes tend to forget, but
And
we
again,
have that power.
that comes back down to being present, being aware, knowing that you can shift your energy and, you know, and catching it before the whole day becomes one thing after another. And Tanya's just said her son doesn't listen to her. You know, I think we all have that little bit. I've got 3 girls. I've got 3 girls, and believe me, not one of them wants me to do any work with them or help them.
Exactly. Exactly. Mine
So
too.
yeah, so you
My,
know,
I mean,
you
my
have to
daughter
drop.
sometimes, yeah, my daughter said, Mom, I don't want coaching right now. you know, it's like, okay, fine. I step back. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, when you do, so in the meantime, you know, I'm just going to give you a hug, or I'm just going to, you know, just tell you I love you, you know.
Yeah, Purgasi. Yeah, and Tanya says girls are different. Yeah, they are, but you know, mine are completely like they do not do anything woohoo with me. They would rather make their go down their own path, and you know, so I have to sort of drop a little, like you have a choice, and it will make them think. They probably won't do anything about it straight away, but it'll make
Or
them think.
just change your energy, and that will automatically start to, you know,
Yeah,
radiate out to them as well, right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
well done. Yeah. But you
Legacy said, although my son was happy when I did a bit of theta healing before his university interview and he got in. Yeah.
know, yeah, yeah, well done. Oh, see, that's lovely. We love that. You know, and it really is important to be, you know, I say the present, be in the present, be in the present. And then we can catch ourselves when we start to drift off down that spiral, taking us down the poor me, victim, look at me, I'm not worthy. But stop that now, I am worthy, you know, and at the end of the day, we all go there. We're human at the end of the day. Yeah, we are a soul,
Mhm.
but sometimes
Exactly.
this physical journey can take its toll, right? You know, it is what it is.
Absolutely. I just want to address Linda for a quick second. Linda, we love you so much. You're so loving. Oh my goodness, you are not going to hell. So it doesn't matter what your kids think. It doesn't matter. You're not going to hell. So you're such a loving being, such a loving person. I just love you so much. You're definitely not going to hell. So they can believe whatever they want. They're adults now. They can choose to believe whatever belief system that they want to believe in now, you know? So
Yeah.
it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the other thing to remember, you know, at the end of the day, you know, and those of you with children, you know, and we all, don't we? We all want our children to maybe be wiser and make better decisions and stuff like that. But actually, we have to remember is they have a choice in their journey too, you know. So,
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Absolutely.
they are, they are,
Um, and so, you know, part of us being on our journey is being in allowance of however other people want to be on their journey. And that's why it's like, you know what? I'm doing my thing, you do your thing. Good luck, right?
yeah,
And so it's part of that allowance of, you know, we are all souls having a experience, and we get to choose our experiences. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but we did choose to have some of these experiences, right? So to learn, to grow, to expand in consciousness, etc. And so if we can allow them to be and learn, and then if they ask you a question, then you give them an answer that responds to the question they're asking, not what you want them to know, kind of thing. You know, so we're all here to support each other. So be supportive for other people who are not in the same mind frame as you, or see the same belief system as you, or etc. Right? But
yeah,
allow them to have their journey, allow them to have their experience, just as we would like
absolutely.
others to allow us to have our experience as well.
Yeah. And again, that goes back to being in this present moment and realizing, am I overstepping? You know, at the end of the day, it's about stepping back, not sometimes not stepping forward, especially when it's children. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
and we just have to step back and go, well, shine my light, raise my vibration, shine my light, and they'll feel it. They'll feel it.
Absolutely. All right, so now I know we're going to do a healing journey or healing process, and we're going to also be doing some mini tarot card readings. But first, I know someone of you have raised your hand, and I'm going to tell you to lower your hands, because if somebody has a question about what we were talking about right now, if you have a question about that and not about a tarot reading, I'm going to ask you to ask your question. Okay. So for those of you who, thank you. So if somebody has a question about healing or path or purpose, or what are we talking about? The journey, anything like that, being present, healing your wounds, etc. If somebody has a question about that or regarding any of that, ask a question. But if it's for a tarot card reading, that we're going to do that after. So I still see two people with their hands raised. So Tanya and Anita, so you have a question about healing, etc. We'll see what happens. All right, go ahead, Tanya. Yeah, go ahead, Tanya.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Did you see me?
Yeah,
Do
we
you
can see you.
Yeah. My question is, I was told recently about my template, and that I have great power, apparently. How do I step into my power? How do I remember who I am?
I'm going to stop you for a
it-
quick second. If somebody
yeah.
told you something, go back and ask them.
No, I know, but we all
Because we
have.
don't have access to that information, right? We don't have access to what they
Yes,
told you.
I know. But even if it doesn't, anyone told me, for example, I know I have more kind of to me than meets the eye, as you say in English, right? And
Yeah,
how do I remember that divine qualities? How do I find myself? You know,
meditate.
I'm getting there,
Meditate.
but meditate.
Go ahead, Lorraine. I'm going to let you jump in because she knows my answer.
Okay. Personally, how do you if you're what it sounds like is you're trying to connect with you and why you came here. Okay. So
Yeah.
if we were going into the Akashic Records and I was, for example, doing a soul plan for you, we would work out what your planet of origination was. And what I'm referring to there is what starseed you are, because it's really important to know where you came from. Every starseed has different traits, and they come in with those traits. So I'll give you an example. Mine is Mintaka. Mintaka was a planet that got flooded. Okay, so the Mintakans had to come to Earth. So they didn't choose to come to Earth, they had to come to Earth because their planet no longer was inhabitable. Now, the one trait with Mintakan is sometimes they're afraid of water or they're afraid of drowning. Now I'm a really good swimmer and I was almost Olympic standard swimmer, but I chose to step back from it. And yet I will go in the sea, but I have to be able to see land because I have a fear of drowning. So
I'm Andromedan, I believe.
Right. So Andromeda is the mission realm, which is the angelic realm. Okay. Now, probably a lot of you here would be Andromeda because they are angelic. They struggle with the human experience. They struggle with the human body experience because they find it very heavy. They tend to find their soul comes out of their body a lot, so they can be not very grounded. And so that would be where you would start, right? Where do I come from? What gift did I come here with? So when you know what your gift is, and your gift is agreed with a specific archangel, when you know what your gift is, then you know why you came here and what you've come to learn, share, teach, whatever that is. And that's a really good place so a soul plan is a really good thing to do. And then you can, with a soul plan, we go into 3 past lives, work out what's interfering with your current lifetime, and then clear the programs from that. So yeah, if you are trying to find who you are, what you've come here for, then that would be one way of doing it.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, it did help.
Yeah.
It did help.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Or you can ask your higher self as well. You know, there's many, many different ways, but for sure, if you can do a soul plan reading and work with Lorraine, that's also really helpful. Definitely. And just on a side note, Lorraine, I'm also from Mintaka.
Are you? There you go.
I don't know very many people who are. So I was like, when you said that, I was like, oh, I don't remember us ever talking about that.
And interesting, Shefali, because Mintaka is a planet of just light. It was a planet of just light. And everyone wanted the energy from it, and that's why it got destroyed. And so in this lifetime, you might find that you attract people that want your light. Just saying.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, April, did you have a question regarding healing, path, journey, all that kind of stuff? You want to unmute? Go. Perfect.
I do.
Yep.
I do. Hi. Actually, my question kind of fell away, so I'm just kind of going with it in the moment right now. I know I'm a healer. I have a ton of gifts, but things continue to stack one on top of the other, on top of the other, on top of the other, which keeps me pretty much paralyzed in life. Right now it's mold that I can't seem to get out of. What do you see for me and for us other healers out there that just kind of feel stuck, not feeling like we're strong enough to bring our gifts forward?
Oh gosh, that's a biggie question. Okay, so obviously everyone's got their own situations and circumstances. Interesting, you use the word paralyzed. So I would be thinking about where that came from, the word paralyzed, because that would suggest that there have been times in your life where you have frozen and paralyzed, and that would suggest some sort of trauma going on there. And so it might be that you need to just delve a bit deeper into what is stopping you bringing your gifts forward. Like I say, it's going to be different for everyone. It is difficult energy that we're in at the moment, because I think a lot of people that the other thing I'm hearing there is probably there's a lot of overwhelm. Like, you've got a lot of gifts, you've got a lot of different modalities going on there, and it's which way do I go with them? So it might be a little bit of overwhelm going on there as well, which has led to the paralysis. So it would be something you might need to think, I need to look at where that's coming from, which might be this lifetime or a past lifetime, and then clear that energy so that you can move forward. Like I said, it's going to be individual for each person, you know, not everyone's going to feel like that, but the energy we're in at the moment, like I say, is telling you to, like, not push, to just surrender. So, and you might feel like you want to move forward, but the energy isn't letting you move forward. So there could be a couple of things going on there. Does that help you, April?
Yeah, and actually immediately when you said that about past life, because I didn't even realize I said the word paralyzed, it just came from, yeah. I saw like a prehistoric life where, yeah, that flight or flight stepped in, and all I could do was just stand there frozen and couldn't do anything to save myself. So yes, thank you.
No, you're very welcome.
I will work on clearing that. And then and yes, yes, there are an abundance of gifts here, which, yeah, I am in overwhelm. So definitely. And I could even feel and hear shakiness in my voice when I was even trying to express myself to you at the beginning. So yes, thank you. I appreciate you.
Welcome.
Wow, that's
Very
awesome, April.
welcome.
I'm glad you got that awareness so quickly. So that's wonderful.
Thank you.
So you're definitely tuned in.
Oh, definitely. No problem on that area.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And, you know, like a lot of times people who have a lot of gifts or who've done a lot of modalities, you know, they go through a lot of that overwhelm. And it's part of it is like, you know, just choose one and start with something. It's just about the starting. Start anywhere, start with something. And then as you do that, things will start to open up. You'll start to get more clarity, etc., about how you want to move forward. But it's just that initial first step that a lot of times we get scared, or we go into, you know, freeze and overwhelm, and then we don't take any step at all. So it's you know, everything changes. What was I gonna say? Like nothing is going to change until you take that first step. Nothing's going to change until
Yeah.
you take some sort of action,
Absolutely.
right? But after you do that, things do start to open up and change.
They do.
Okay,
And
got
you
it?
know, we all started somewhere. I started with Reiki, then the EFT matrix work came in. And then I cleared some energy and started doing my tarot again, because I hadn't done my tarot for years. So that cleared the energy around that, started doing my tarot. And then I stepped into Akashics, and then the light language started coming in and stuff like that. So, you know, it's all a process. And, you know, even I, at the end of last year, I was doing YouTube videos and this and that and all these other things I was doing. And I went, oh, I've got to stop. I'm being pulled in too many directions. I need to focus on one. And you know, and so, you know, and I've just started my training course, Soul Sound Healing in the Akashics. And so I've gone, this is where I need to be at the moment. They want me to do Akashic work, you know, and check in with your guides, you know, ask them for a sign. What is the sign that I'm meant to be going along this path? Is it meant to be, am I meant to be using A, B, C, D? What is it, you know? And ask clarity. In fact, Shefali, are we all right to do the process? Because that might help, actually.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do the process first.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we'll step into the Akashic Records. I know my guides, we want to bring in light language. So sometimes it's I'm sure you've experienced light language before, but if you haven't, it can be very high pitched. Okay. I know they want to open the heart, so be prepared for that.
So
Okay.
just really quickly, Lorraine, if you want to do the light language, and if you're going to do toning, you want to do that thing that says turn sound off, or
Yes,
whatever that is. Up.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I come
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so if you want to get yourselves nice and comfortable and put your hands on your heart center, close your eyes. Okay. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And a nice deep breath in and exhale. And on that third breath, bring it into your heart space and hold it. Nice deep breath in. Hold it, let the chest expand. Exhale. Relax the shoulders down, go into a natural rhythm of breathing. Beautiful. And we're going to just send roots down from the soles of the feet, the front, the back, the sides. Take them all the way down into the core of the earth. Beautiful. And we're just going to connect in with beautiful white light energy that sits in the core of the earth. This is the energy of love, light, and truth. And we're going to bring the energy up the roots. Bring it up through the soles of the feet. And you might feel a tingling in your feet as you bring the white light through. And allow this to flow up your legs, into your knees. Bring the white light up into your hips. Beautiful. And send that energy into the base of your spine. Bring it through the core of you, through your heart space, up into your shoulders. Send the white light down your arms to your fingertips. And you might feel tingling in your fingertips too. And we're going to send that energy all the way up to the top of the crown and beyond, connecting with the creator of all that is. And just see yourself connecting. Your guides are going to step in from the right. And they're sending beautiful white light energy through your heart space to your left. And on the left are your angels and your archangels. And they are sending the energy of love, light, and truth through your heart space to the right. Feel your ancestors coming in from behind. And again, they send all this beautiful white light energy through your heart space to the front. And in front of you are future generations, future selves, sending the energy of love, light, and truth through your heart space to the back. Gorgeous. Okay, just sit in your beautiful energy of light and start to expand your energy. Allow yourself to get taller and taller and higher until all you can see is a very small physical body grounded on Mother Earth. Beautiful. Okay, and when you look around you now, you're going to see the stars and the planets. And we're going to set the intention today to enter into the Akashic Records, to do a heart healing. And by accessing the Akashic Records today, you're giving permission to access your book of life. Okay, so I am going to count to 3 and the gates to the Akashic Records that are going to open. So you're just going to see them appear. We're going to enter into the Akashic Records, and you're going to be greeted by your spiritual team. So you might see some familiar faces and your Akashic Record guide. Okay. All right. And they're just going to take you along. Oh, okay. They're going to take you into the Akashic Record Library today. Okay. So we're going to go along a path, and there's 3 steps. So we're going to step up onto 1. Step up onto 2, up onto step 3, and the doorway is going to open. It's going to take you into the Akashic Record Library, and everyone sees this different. This is where all the books of life are held, and you're going to go and take a seat, a very comfortable chair, and there's a table, and your guide's going to bring down your book of life. Wow, okay, I've never done this for such a large group. So just take a note of your book. Okay, and just see what it looks like. Is it thick? Is it thin? What sort of color is your book? For some of you, if you don't visualize it, just feel into this energy, what you're feeling. Well, okay. So they're coming in today to do a heart healing. And when I say they, I have Arcturian angels with me, and this angel is Venus that is with me. So what they're coming in today is to open your heart energy and ground that energy so that you can expand and move forward. So they're going to bring in the sound now, so just allow yourself to receive. Here we go. Okay, Venus, just allow that energy to settle in. And Venus says it's opening the heart, it's healing the wounds. You might see energy releasing. You might see color expanding from that heart center. Okay, it's going to be different for each of you, how that happens for you. Okay, and what they're guiding me to do is tell you to send that energy all the way down your body, all the way to the soles of your feet, and send that energy all the way up to the top of your head, so that you are fully in the energy of love and your heart. For some of you, you might have had quite a big release then. Okay, beautiful. Now, what they are doing, and actually this comes, I know there's a lot of you that have got a lot of questions. So they're giving you the opportunity to ask a question, and it will be shown to you in your book. Okay, so just take a moment to ask your question, and I will give you a moment to receive the answer. Now, your book may open, or a word may appear, or you may see a picture. Okay, this will be the answer that you've been looking for. You may even hear something for some of you that are clairaudient. So just ask your question, ask away. What is it you really want to know in this moment? Okay, so the guides are telling me they're giving you your answer now. Beautiful. And the answer that you get will be for your greatest and highest good and in alignment with what your heart truly desires, which is why they have opened up that heart energy. Okay, beautiful. So we are just going to thank the guides for allowing us access to that tonight. Okay, they've never done that in a group quite as big as this, so we're going to thank them. Okay, so your guide is now going to put your book back on the shelf where all the other books reside, and that actually stops anyone else accessing your book. Beautiful, and we're just going to thank them. Now, I just want you to look at your energy and check in with how your energy looks. Does it look like a color? Does it feel different? Does it feel lighter? Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to thank the guides for this very brief journey into the Akashic Records and this healing that they've done on the heart, the expansion, and for answering that question. And we're going to exit. So we're going to go across the room to the door where you came in, through the doorway, down onto step 3, down onto step 2, down onto step 1, and back along that path where your guides are waiting for you. And I always see this as them cheering you and thanking you for coming here to do this healing. So we are going to thank them for supporting us. I'm going to count to 3 and the gates to the Akashic Records will appear and we're going to exit through. 1, 2, 3. The gates appear and we're going to exit through now. And as you turn around, you're going to see the stars and the planets again, and the doorway to the Akashic Records is now closed. That portal is closed. So just take a look at your energy, your sparkling, beautiful energy. What color is this energy for you? It is going to be different for every single one of you. I know it is. We're going to bring that energy down. We're going to shrink it down. Allow it to reconnect with the physical body. Start bringing all that beautiful sparkling light through your crown, over your face, your head, into your neck and shoulders. Bring all that beautiful sparkling energy down your arms to your fingertips and start to feel how different you feel. Bring that energy through the core of you, down through your heart space, down into your hips. And then let all that beautiful sparkling energy flow down your legs to your knees, down to the tips of your toes. Send it through the soles of your feet into your roots and all the way down into the core of the earth, grounding and anchoring this new version of you that has healed your heart wound and expanded your energy. And when you're ready, you can come back into the room.
Wow, that was amazing. My goodness. Yeah, that was awesome. I definitely got my answer, and it shifted everything within me as soon as I got the answer. It's like, oh my goodness. It was like, I'm surprised we didn't do that before on the show, but you know what? This was perfect. Everything in divine timing, like we said earlier. How's everybody else feeling? What what color are you now? Are you like a sparkling being of light, right? No, that was wonderful and so quick. I loved it.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
was-
it doesn't have to be. I mean, that just gives you a very quick, oh, green to purple, Becky. How lovely. Just gives you a very quick way of, you know, going into the Akashics and just seeing it for yourself and experience it for yourself. Obviously, you know, if you were working with me one-to-one, we'd be clearing programs and beliefs and other things.
Yeah.
Linda,
But that was brilliant. Brilliant.
you're very welcome. Green, lots of green. Oh, Pragati, amazing. I started yawning immediately. Oh my goodness, good release. Oh, looks lovely. Soft pink. Oh, how lovely. Oh, see, I told you it'd be all the colors of the rainbow coming through. How beautiful. Oh, Caroline, shimmering gold. Oh, we like that. That's very nice.
So yes, we are going to do the tarot card readings in just a minute. So yes, you can raise your hand now. But before we do that, I just want to quickly talk about the packages, Lorraine, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to share my screen. Give me 1 second. All right. So Lorraine, you should be able to see my screen now. So Lorraine has 3 packages, A and B. Package A is 3 records of the Akashic record clearing that are around abundance and the 3 things we need to clear in order to align with abundance. So that's package A for $88. And then package B is a one-on-one Akashic record clearing session with Lorraine. We just got a taste of that. I'm so glad we did that little process in the Akashic records. So now you got a little taste of that. But obviously in a one-to-one, it's way more than way more than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do you want to just share a little bit about the 3 powerful pre-recorded clearing audios?
So these recordings, the blocks to abundance 1, 2, and 3, are clearings in the Akashics to clear mother programs, father program, and then your own programming around money and abundance, the things that are so it was really important with the with this abundance that we cleared the mother and father energy, because a lot of our beliefs actually come from mother, father energy, ancestral line, and then straight in to then, by the time you get to the 3rd one, you start to find out what it is that you actually believe about abundance and money, so that they are very, very powerful. So yeah, beautiful. They're 3 recordings. Yeah.
So that's package A. A payment plan is available. And of course, if you're an Inner Circle member, please use your gift code. And package B is a one-on-one Akashic record clearing session with Lorraine. This is going to be like so powerful. I highly recommend it. If you truly want to get things shifted, definitely. And this is $133 and there's a payment plan available. And of course, this is going to be on Zoom, right, Lorraine?
It is. It's on Zoom with me because obviously I'm based in the UK and I know a lot of you are not in the UK. So I work all around the world with people. I didn't say, Shefali, this is for people that, oh, Tanya is. This is for people that have never worked with me before, so it gives them an opportunity to experience an actual one-on-one Akashic record clearing, where we set the intention of what it is you're looking to clear, and then we step in and release the programs that are creating or contributing to the issue that you need to release.
But what about those lovely folks in my community who have worked with you and love you and we're just waiting for this session to open up? Anyway, that's package B for $133 and a payment plan is available. Of course, if you're an Inner Circle member, please use your gift code. And there's some wonderful testimonials and feedback here from clients who have worked with Lorraine in the past. So please check those out. Again, package A and B, see which one resonates with you. It would be, it would be nice if you have not worked with Lorraine before to get the package B, but I'm going to say because you're part of my community, this is available for everybody. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it on the show. And otherwise, I wouldn't have Lorraine on the show as often as we do, because we just absolutely love her and we know how powerful she is and what wonderful transformational work she does. And I know a lot of us, we are on the healing journey and we could still use some more support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Including myself, because it's like, oh my goodness, I just came across some stuff and it's like, yeah. When is Lorraine booking into? Next week, next month? So how far ahead are you booking into, Lorraine?
Yeah, I'm pretty booked, but they do have stuff in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, there are appointments available. There's not many, but there are a few. So yeah, there are spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Caroline, you cannot raise your hand. Let me just check. Your hand was raised before, so that's weird that you can't raise your hand now. But I'll make a point, because I know you had emailed me and messaged me and to let me know that you wanted to work. Oh, you were on the phone before. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. All right, so just seeing if there's anything else in the chat. Okay, so we're gonna do some tarot card readings, and I normally do let Lorraine pick as she's guided, but because you can't see Caroline, I'm gonna ask you to do Caroline first, Lorraine, if that's
Yes,
possible.
that's absolutely fine. Yeah. Is Caroline yeah, there's Caroline. Hello. Okay, let's do, so I've got the psychic tarot, so let's just see what's coming up for you. Oh, okay, all right, let's just have a look. Oh, no, right, okay, all right, so you've got quite a few cards. I normally just pick about 3. You've got 4 here, so lovely. You've got partnerships and alliances, so this would indicate a time to allow others to help you, and the reason I'm saying that is you've got firm foundations as well. So this is feeling secure enough in yourself, but knowing that you want to go somewhere. So let other people start helping you now. Let them come in. Sometimes we get in a place where we know where we are, we know where we're going, and we try and do everything ourselves. And I'm just getting this feeling, let other people help you. Look at this, you've got foundation and achievements as well. There's a very secure base here, right? And foundations and achievements is beautiful. Now, this can indicate happiness around the home, feeling secure around the home, all right? So beautiful energy. It can also indicate a new home. So watch out for that. And it could be that you need help to get here. All right, I'm just saying, so let other people help you, but you're going through a huge transformation. Look at that, and ending a new beginning for you. I mean, it's just beautiful, honestly. You are truly in the energy of what this energy is about at the moment, which is ending cycles, stepping into a new one. It's really, really lovely. But I like the fact that you have all these 4s here, because that is coming from a very secure knowing where you're going. Don't get distracted.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Caroline. Hopefully that resonates and it helps. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and pick Lorraine, who's being called to work with next.
I'm gonna pick Linda because I saw Linda's hand up before as well. Let's see what we've got.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Linda. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Okay. Nice. Okay. I just want a couple more cards. Right. Whoa, one more card, please. Okay. It wants to give us 4 for everyone, so that's fine. Okay, let's go through them. Material harvest. Nice energy. I like this. I like this card. This card is being open, being gratitude. It might be something, a completion of something is coming around for you, and you're ready to start a new project, but just being gratitude for what has been. Okay. Now interesting, you've got heartache and loss, so there's some sort of healing going on here as well. All right. Okay. I don't want to stay on that too much. I think you'll know what that's about. There's a healing going on here. You've also got the authority, the authority card, which is you taking control. See, you're going through a heart healing because you've got the heart card as well. So something is closed down, and actually that meditation would have been perfect for you, Linda. It's about opening you up, expanding you so that you can step back into your power. I think something, I'm going to say something, the rug felt pulled from underneath your feet. However,
Totally.
there is, I would say, being gratitude for what it's shown you. Okay.
Oh yeah, I
All
am.
right.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that totally resonates.
Oh yes, honey, it does. You know that.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you, Linda.
Love you.
Love you
Okay.
too. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
Lorraine.
again, just a reminder, everyone, please do receive from everybody's messages. See if they resonate, be willing to receive that energy and receive that wisdom. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it Sarah or Sarah in the corner? Sarah? Yeah.
Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's pull. You're very welcome, Linda. Oh, okay. Ooh, they're flying out the pack for you, Sarah. Okay. So look at this beautiful card, Passion Ignited. Okay, where's she gone? She's moved. Oh, well, okay, doesn't matter. This is for you, Sarah. Okay, Passion Ignited. Right, this is about you starting something that you love, connecting with what you love, what you enjoy. Okay, what makes your soul soar? Okay, it's time to start doing it. It's time to start singing to your tune more so. Okay, doing the things that you love. Now, you've also got the patience card with it. So, and I tell you why, because you've got some challenges. All right. Okay, so it's telling you to don't force things, allow them to grow and bloom naturally. Okay, don't try and make things happen. Be in the energy of passion, enjoying and love. Okay, don't force anything. And obstacles and challenges. Now, you know, sometimes these can be good things, because like I said, on our path, sometimes these challenges are helping us to grow and know who we are, to know what we love. Yeah, I mean, it could be, particularly with these three cards, that you have, you passionately want to step into something, and it's not quite that, but it is coming. You just got to feel into it. I just get this energy of you need to feel into it and allow it. Okay, because the patience card tends to come out when we're trying to force things to happen. It's sort of let it happen naturally, just let it come. All right, but something new is coming. Yeah, there's been obstacles and challenges along the way, but it's making you, it's pushing you beyond. Okay, does that help? Do you understand that?
It's a reinforcement, because I am in so many challenges constantly. In the moment I'm sick, but the question that I asked of the Akashic Records was, am I getting help with all my challenges and this need to have infinite patience? As I work toward it, and I did a reading with, I don't do many anymore, but did one, and they said, oh yeah, you know, your astrology says that, you know, by 2029, and I said, by 2029, I'll be 80. They said, yeah, well, you've been working on this since you were 15. So I keep waiting for the time when all the challenges fall away. And yeah, I guess I just have to have patience, because there's no forcing it. I was asking the Akashic Records if I was getting help, at least.
Yeah, well, I'd say to you, it's about, because you've got passion ignited here, it's like this new fire in your belly. Okay, a new feeling with a new determination. Are you getting help? I think the divine will help you. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, but I just get this, just feel into it, follow your heart, follow your passion, and it will all come. Yeah, some of us have been on long journeys, haven't we? Hey,
We have. Thank you.
You're very
Thank you,
welcome.
Sarah. Feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah, sending you much love at this time. I'm going to go to Pragati, actually. I'm going to call for Pragati.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. Okay. One more cards, please. Oh, wow. Okay, so stand your ground, stand firm in your beliefs, what you know you want to do and where you want to go. Okay, so it's telling you, I love this. This is like my Freddie Mercury. We will
I
rock.
know. That's what you. That's what it reminds me of as well.
We will rock you. Yeah. Okay. Stand true in who you are. Don't back down. That's what this is about. You know, you are going through rebirth energy. We've got fertility, birthing new ideas, new things coming through. And stand fast in that. What you believe in, bring it to life. Okay. Because look what you've got, the universe. The world is your oyster. And this,
Wow.
I like this card because this card is a reminder that we are energy, and whatever we put out there, we bring back to us. Yeah, what we reap, we sow. Okay, so this is a beautiful reminder that you can create whatever you want to create. Okay, particularly with this fertility card here. Yeah. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. New ideas coming in, put them out to the universe because they'll reap their rewards. Okay.
Lovely. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
In the Akashics, I got faith and trust, surrender, and patience. So it all makes sense. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. That's lovely. That's what we love to hear. Okay, I'm going to go to the Siska. She made all this effort to get on here, so I've got to give her a card read, haven't I? Bless her.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh wow, I like what's coming out. No, let's give you one more cards, please. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay again. Victory, success. Look at that. I love that. There's really, really lovely energy. Something to be celebrating here. You might get some good news, okay? Or, you know, this might just be you. You know, when I get this card, I always feel like, you know, don't be afraid to tell people who you are, what you're about, okay? All right, but there feels like there's good news coming in here. And good news about, I feel like something that brings some sort of heart healing. Look, I feel like there's good news about something that ends a cycle here for you around the heart. All right, very, very strongly. Where, oh, okay, where you have been suffering in silence and going through a very difficult time, but you're now ready to bring the barriers down. Okay, you're ready to bring the barriers down, and you're ready to focus on where you truly need to be going. I just feel like you're coming back into, again, I'm getting this energy of something has been playing out, that cycle's ending, you're getting your strength back, and you're ready to move forward, Siska. It's really lovely.
Yes, it looks beautiful. Yes, yes. And I know there are emotional pains. Yes, from a long time ago. It's a deep grieving process.
Yes.
So when that would come, I've done a lot of healing, but it's still continuing.
Yeah.
So when it would end, that would be wonderful. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that cycle is coming to an end, and you are stepping back into your power and being able to look forwards. That's beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Siska. Glad you could make it on.
Excuse me. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? Hannah. I might have to flick to another. Oh, well, you can't tell if I'm flicking to another screen. I'm gonna do.
I don't know if it was me. Was it me, Hannah? I don't know.
Hannah, yeah. Is that okay? Hannah, where is Hannah?
I can go on camera if you really want. I'm so self-conscious.
No, it's all right. It's fine. You don't have to be on camera.
I need to learn how to do it, but yeah, maybe not today.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, right. Okay, you've got some beautiful cards. Now, you have Solitude, and I love this card. because this always reminds you of the book of life, being at one with yourself, taking time to meditate, moving yourself out of the humdrum and connecting in with who you are. So maybe you're not getting enough time to do that, and it's telling you to step back, reconnect with who you are. You've got material and spiritual prosperity, but I feel like this is reviewing. This is a reviewing energy. It's you stepping back, reviewing where you're at, reviewing where you want to go. Yes, Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Thank you, Shefali. Yes, I meant to say that. So I feel like you're going through a period very much an inner journey at the moment, where you're reflecting on the past, you're looking at where you need to be going, and maybe you're I just feel you need to do this, because what it's going to do, you've got triumphant success, it's going to bring new ideas in for you, it's going to bring clarity so that you can see the future. I don't think you can see your way ahead at the moment, but that is coming. It just there's a similar theme going on here about patience and stuff, but it means connecting, going inward, searching for the answer within you, and it will come in. And I feel this is a download. I don't necessarily feel this is a communication. I feel this is clarity of direction, showing you where you need to go. Okay, but it needs quiet time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's really moving for me. It gives me like an affirmation, because I get so caught in the head and the negative stuff. And I'm alone a lot, but I think it's to actually savor the solitude, because I do love solitude, but when it's imposed from things going on or from fear, it's hard. So yeah, I'll go back and I'll listen to really take it in. But
Yeah.
it's really helpful, and just to have that kind of affirmation that things can be good, work out and be good later. Yeah.
And I wonder if you need to go in to look at what it is, because this is a very much reflective energy. What is it in the past that created that, which needs to break you free from it? Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, that's important, I think. And to go back, but not to stay clinging to the past, because I think I don't want to let go of the past, but there are things that I need to probably face.
That would make sense. Yeah. Okay. Sending you much love. Let's hope the clarity's coming. There's a new beginning coming. There's a clarity and a new focus coming for you, and it will be just what you need to move you forward.
It's beautiful and helpful, and I love this, that you have this space and this opportunity. Give me the opportunity. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Hannah.
Oh,
all right. Okay. So there's just go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it just Tanya? Is it just Tanya?
Is it the same Tanya we had before?
I don't know. Tanya.
Yeah.
Oh.
She already asked a question, Tanya.
Okay, should I just do Tanya and then we can okay. Tanya, let's see what you've got. Again, look, stand your ground. Very similar messages coming out for people. Okay, you've got a few here. Really nice though. Look, stand your ground. So this is about you knowing who you are, knowing what you're about, and then moving forward with it, and don't back down on that. But you do have positive movement forward, so that is beautiful. So this is you starting to move forward, communications opening, knowing where you're going. This is about your path opening up to you, okay, which is beautiful.
Thank you.
And you've had to wait a long time, but they're saying patience, planning, the doorway of opportunity will open up to you, and follow your passion. Again, Passion Ignited keeps wanting to come up. This is new. This is a new way of feeling. It's a new way of doing something. Follow your passion, and your passion will lead you in the right direction. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you.
Good. Thank you, Tanya. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So we just have a few more people with their hands raised, and nobody else raise your hand, please. Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
Okay. Who else have we got? Have we got
We
anyone
have
else?
Anita, Ina, Cindy, Shannon, and Aronima.
Okay, I couldn't see all those. Okay. Okay, let's have a oh, Ina. Ina. That's a nice name, isn't it? I like that. Ina. Okay, let's pull for Ina. Oh, you've got slightly different cards coming in here. Okay, so we've got trapped in fear. So this is the overthinking, analysis, paralysis energy coming in. Okay, so this is when we're caught in our head and sometimes we're not very grounded. We things keep moving over and over and over and over and over. Okay. So I'm going to say to you, it's ground your energy, come out of your head, ground that energy. And then we've got spiritual union, which is a beautiful energy. This is a soulmate energy.
Wow.
Okay, just say I mean, that is a sign that somebody is coming in that's connecting you with you on a mind, heart, soul level. All right, somebody that gets you. Very nice too. We like that. And then whatever it is, they're bringing balance into your life. Okay. After a period of feeling out of balance. So they're bringing some sort of balance energy in for you, which is beautiful in all areas of your life. It's almost like you've been overthinking one area of your life and actually not paying attention to another area of your life. And that's all going to balance out over, I'd say, the next few months.
Whoa.
Okay, beautiful.
I'm so blessed. Thank you.
You're very welcome. That's lovely. I love that.
Awesome. Thank you, Ina.
Thank you.
Okay. Tina C. Okay, let's get you. Oh, balance wants to come out again. Let's just make sure that isn't. And I saw Becky had her hand up. So Tina C. Oh,
They're flying all over the place.
oh, hold on. I've got to grab that. Oh, shadow work. Some shadow work to do, Tina. Okay. Let's have a little look. What else have we got?
Oh, and that baby is so cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. I haven't met
So
him. I
cute.
haven't met him yet, but someday soon.
Oh, I hope you do soon. Yes, so cute.
Right, you have got 3 major arcana, which means big things going on for you. Okay, shadow. Now this is the moon energy. Okay, so this is very much comes up when we need to sometimes look at some of our shadow side. And it's about embracing it. Okay, embracing the shadow, embracing who you are. Sometimes we need to heal something's come up to heal. Maybe it takes you by surprise. I'm also going to say it's a very intuitive, so you will know what this is about. It's time to get honest with yourself about a situation as well, because you've got the truth card.
Yep.
I sort of want to say, you know what this is, because I feel like, you need to take the rose-tinted glasses off and just really see this for what it is. And you've got the temptation, which is the devil card. So this talks about situations that aren't healthy or addictions, or I feel like there's a situation going on around you. I'm going to be honest. A situation.
It's my home, and it's where I'm at. It's my home. It's everything.
Okay.
I can't see my grandson because of where I'm at, because I'm helping some family friend, and the environment here. Like my daughter just came in town, and she can't come here because the house isn't even available, and I'm living in my Yukon because I'm losing my partner, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's like I need to fly. I need a life. I need to start thinking of me.
Yeah, you do. Because and there's something here that you need to, right. So basically it's asking you to face your fears and do it anyway. Step through, see the truth, take the action you need to take.
I just don't know how to be without my partner. I wish I did. been 3
I
years
know.
almost, you know, like what the heck?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
anyway,
I
be okay.
know it's, yeah, I know it's difficult. I suppose you just have to get honest with yourself and weigh up the pros and cons as to how you want to move forward and whether you want to stay in this sort of energy or whether you want to move forward from it.
Right. And
Okay.
I do. And I've been screaming it out loud. I do. So it's just trying to figure out how to get that first step out the door. Like how do I get
You
out of
will.
this? How to get
You
out of
will.
this place I got created for myself.
Oh, my love, sending you lots of love. I know it must be difficult, but
I'm okay.
sending you lots of love and strength. Okay, love and strength to get through it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Sending you blessings, Tina. You'll get through this. Don't worry.
I know I will. I
Yeah.
will.
Good.
Thank
you. Yeah, and just keep looking at that picture of that little baby, and you know what?
Yeah.
It'll pass. Okay, just focus on him. He's so cute.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, bless. Okay. Becky, I'm going to come to you because I know you said you struggled to put your hand up, or you had your hand up and then it went down. Okay, so okay, interesting. Time for you to rest, rejuvenate, ground, be at one with nature. Okay. Time to recharge, you know, and we're sort of all in that energy at the moment. It is time to recharge, you know. And again, you are being asked to look at a situation, face your fears around a soulmate connection. How interesting. Okay. So maybe, well, you know what's going on with that. Okay. All right. So you're being asked to look at that, step through the fear, do the inner work around a connection. But at the moment, you need the solitude to ground. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Where are we at, Shefali?
Well, we have Anita, Cindy, Shannon, and Arunima. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just do quick ones if you can.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. It's 9:30 here.
That is true. It is nighttime.
Okay. All right. So Anita, I'm going to do you first.
Hello. Thank you.
You're welcome, Anita. Okay, you've got some nice energies too. Look, again, the universe. Okay, this is reminding you again, you are energy. So what you put out is what you bring back to you, you know, that law of attraction energy, and reminding you to shine, and the world is your oyster for you to create. But you do, again, look, you need to be in solitude. You need to be connecting to your higher self, okay, so that you can fully embrace this energy. You do have disruption, which is a tower moment. So maybe there's stuff going on around you at the moment, which, you know, the tower is about clearing out the old, bringing in the new. And I actually quite like the tower energy, because it's just when we're stopping ourselves from moving forward, the universe comes in and says, okay, well, if you're not going to make a decision and clear stuff out, we're going to do it for you. So I feel there is some big changes going to come up for you. Be with it, go with it. It's meant to, for your greatest and highest good. The changes are meant to be happening. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. Many blessings.
Yeah, thank you, Anita. Okay, Cindy. Okay, Bragati. Oh, where are we going? Cindy. Okay. All right, let's do these. Okay. Oh, interesting energy. Just let me tune into this. You've got recognition and reward, which is really, really nice, which is people starting to see you, appreciate you. This could even be some sort of physical award, okay, but I feel like this is you finally getting the recognition that you're seeking, okay, all right. So it's like just being appreciative for who you are, being a bit in the limelight maybe as well, and letting go, because you've got financial and material changes, letting go of the old ways of being. Maybe this is letting go of a way of making money, because I'm feeling that very strongly. So letting go of an old way of making money, allowing a space for something new and more rewarding to come in. All right. So it's almost like, don't be afraid to let go. All right. Because change, we need to make space for new things. And I feel like that's something more rewarding is coming for you. That's really nice.
That's very interesting. Thank you for sharing those messages. I really appreciate this.
Okay, you're
And
welcome.
something to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank
you,
you.
Cindy.
Many blessings.
Shannon. Okay, let's come to Shannon. We had a flipper there for you. Yes, I did. Wow. Okay, nice. Okay, Shannon. Nice. Look at this. Destiny, Wheel of Fortune, things starting to turn in your favor, things starting to move forward. This is an energy of luck. Okay, so good things coming into, so some lucky event, maybe something lucky happening to you, or going down a certain path and luck follows you, but it's really, really nice energy. And then you've got the universe. So you know, I feel with you for this one. Yes, it is about, you know, your energy and everything, but you're ending a cycle and starting something new, particularly because these two in a traditional tarot would be wheels. Okay, they sort of are a little bit on here, but you're definitely going through some sort of huge change where life is shifting for you in a very, very positive, lovely way. Really nice. Ending a cycle, a new beginning. Beautiful energy.
Thank you for that.
You're very
Yeah.
welcome.
Wow, I love that. Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah, really nice energy. I love that. It's a Wheel of Fortune. It's beautiful. Okay. Right.
Aranima.
Aranima.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yay, Aranima. Here we go.
Hi, Laura. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, one more card, please. I've got one card out. It's a beautiful card. Right, there we go. Oh, see, honestly, there's so many. Look, transformation. Out with the old, in with the new. This is you, okay? This is you transforming. You're taking the mask off. You're going, this is who I am. I'm ready to bloom. I'm ready to step in and show everyone who I am. Beautiful, beautiful energy and disruption. I think with you there's going to be a few shaking it up a bit, changing things, okay, changing the way you do things. Maybe you're because I get this energy that you're rebuilding something, okay, rebuilding something in a new way, and it's really good for you, because actually what it's doing is you're not hiding anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot for you, Aranima.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you both. Appreciate it.
Thank
You're very
you.
welcome. You're very welcome.
And you know, the part of the reason why, you know, I was saying thank you to everybody, because as those cards are coming out, as those energies are coming out, we have the potential to also receive those energies. So, for example, the transformation, the destiny, the universe, all you basically have to say, yes, I'll have some of that too, right? So
Yeah.
I know some of us don't necessarily want the Tower card, but the Tower card brings great change.
Yeah.
Change is not always bad. Change is usually really good, right? And sometimes we need that because we're stuck in our own way, and, like, you know, we can't get things moving. So sometimes the tarot card of the Tower or the disruption shakes things up. which is something really necessary to put you on your path if you've been a little bit off your path, kind of thing, right? So just be willing to receive all of these energies, even the shadow work. We're all doing shadow work, we all have healing to do. We're all on a healing journey. So receive, receive, receive. Right,
Absolutely.
Lorraine?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Allow yourself to receive. Like I said, I love the tower. I think the tower is just epitomizes you need a shake up. You need to shake things up, you know?
Yeah, especially if we're not doing it on our own, the universe will do it at some point. That
Yeah.
your
Oh,
guides,
of
your team will do it at some point if you're not doing it, right? It's kind of like, I was saying this on another call, like, you get hit with a twig and then a stick and then a 2x4 and then a brick and then the cement, until you get it. Things do change. No, that was absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. You're so like tapped in and tuned in, Lorraine. I mean, all of those, because I know some of the people that you did the readings for, and they all were like 100% relevant and resonated with them for sure. But it was like, yeah, it's so spot on. So, that was great. So I'm gonna have to ask you to do one for me later because I know you're tired and it's late now. But I'm like, oh my God, why have I never gotten one from Lorraine? I'm gonna have to do that one day.
Absolutely. Why have you never got one from me?
I don't know, but it's late now, so we're not gonna do it today. But see, this like that was brilliant. It was so good. And same with the Akashic Records journey, the healing. It was so quick, but it was so powerful. I know for myself, it gave me a major aha. It's such a brilliant answer. Where just like sometimes it's not about the answer. Like a lot of times but it's being in the records, in that energy. It also is a healing at the same time, and so it shifts things within you when you're willing to receive it. Again, I said this at the beginning of the call. You have to be willing to receive healing, change, transformation, everything, right? If you're willing to receive, you will get the answer and you will get the healing that you need and that you require. So this was brilliant. I loved it, and like I'm just like feel so much more aligned with who I am after that healing journey and all these wonderful readings that you did. So I'm just so grateful that you are here as a speaker on my show and in my life. I'm just so grateful. So thank you for everything that you're doing. It was like brilliant. Yeah, I loved it. So any last words of wisdom? But this whole call was filled with so much wisdom. But anything else that you want to say before we go today? And of course, everybody, please do work with Lorraine. Those audios are very powerful and will also start to get things shifting and moving within you. But then, of course, the personal session, if you want to do that, that is also going to help you to transform your life and move forward. And a lot of times it's about getting that support and that help to get unstuck so that we can make that first move. Because that first step is the scariest part, for a lot of people. Like, I don't know which way to go. You look in our head, right? But sometimes the healing that you receive from Lorraine during that session is going to help you to start to clear some of that doubt, overthinking, the belief patterns, see where they came from, etc., and give you so many more ahas that you can then start to move forward. And this is the time, like Lorraine was talking about, the energy of this time is so powerful that yes, go with the flow, but at the same time, feel into the expansive energies and start creating your life, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I meant for you to do all that talking, not me.
No, it's absolutely fine. You can do that for me. Yeah, absolutely. And actually the recordings are a great way to, get to hear and know how I work. And it's a great introduction to me, but they're powerful as well. Absolutely. And so it's beautiful. It's all beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. This was such a wonderful call. Please go back and watch and listen again. Receive the energies, the healing, the wisdom, everything. And then let us know in the comments on YouTube as well when you do watch it again. What are your ahas? What did you receive in the records? What messages from the readings that Lorraine did, which ones resonated with you? Okay. So yeah, this is brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be back same time, same place tomorrow. So please do join us. And Lorraine, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll have the recordings out. Thank you. I'll have the recordings out in a little while. There's some messages in the chat that I can't quite read, but I'm sure they're all good. I'm sure they're all good. So thank you, everyone. Until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all so much love and blessings. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Bye. Thank you. Love you. Glad you were here.
Thanks, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Lorraine.
Bye. Thank you.